Planet Hank live show, the absolute very best, most wonderful podcast in the state of Vermont, town of Brattleboro, taking over the nation soon, Thursday night, 8 p.m., we got huge stuff going on this week. We're taking over the town. We're getting it done. Let me set the mood for everybody.
Crazy times, can't you feel it?
I still haven't had any Celsius since New Year's Eve. My New Year's Eve resolution, not revolution, is no more Celsius. So I got some iced coffee to keep me up. Get me through the Planet Hank live show. The Brattleboro News recap show. The Brattleboro News is fastly taking over as the #1 media source for real raw content, keeping everybody informed about what's going on in your town, what's going on without any type of weird, censored, narrative BS. Everybody hates that. And everybody's been loving Hank. We had a huge article in the Reformer. Big shout out to Chris Ratter. You killed it. Grand slam. If you're in the comments section, make sure you throw up what's up, Hank. Let's go. I absolutely love doing this show every single week. Trouble Hubble says first, big shout out. I'm going to do what I do every week, okay? Ike Kwame, what up, over at YouTube. Alex, he says, good evening, sir. I'm going to share this up into all the very best groups. Brattleboro News recap show. Brattleboro News. Oh, wait, I'm going to do hashtag Brattleboro News. Hashtag Brattleboro News recap show, 8 p.m. Share it into the best groups. New Fame, Vermont, Brattleboro Ranting Panhandling, American White Wolf Scanner, Brattleboro Chat, Bennington Blotter, Hinsdale Area News and Info, the Planet Hank Locker Room, the very best group out of all groups. Brattleboro, Vermont, Scanner Gossip, Mature Member Scanner News 2.0, Everything Greenfield, Mass. Let's go. St. Albans Neighborhood Watch. Let's go. Dummerston. We've been nonstop. Vermont News, Key Connections, News and Alert, Keen Ranting, Panhandling, and Junkies. Bennington Scanner and surrounding areas. Windham County, Vermont. There we go. Man, we shared it. Oh, there we go. Let me get some of that coffee inside me. We got so much stuff to talk about this week, and guess what? I got to keep this week's show a little bit under control. He goes, was I late? And she said, oh, hey, I'm not late this time. Nope, I was. Big shout out Adam Olin. He says, hey, what's up? Big shout out Edward Chinichi. Yo, Chinichi, you better come all the way over to the meeting, all the way from Bennington, and check out what Hank's got cooking. Because this week, we are taking over the town of Brattleboro. He goes, going to Hank's event tonight. Yes, we are. Everybody better be going to this event, the very best event in the town. Let's throw it up. I've been working on this all day long, all week long, really. Brattleboro, real progress. Okay, this is a speaking event. It is an attempt to bring in some clarity to how to vote for your ideals in the town. Everybody's like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. You know, what's been going on? Why is Vermont so bad lately? Why is there so much crime? Why is there so much drugs? What's going on with the town? Well, here you go. We are going to have this event, and we are going to come together, meet in the middle, regardless of what your political voice is, and we are going to discuss how to unify the vote. How are we going to consolidate how we're going to make positive change and get some of the policies that people want to be represented by? So here's the speakers. There I am, top left corner, Hank, with a tie on. Look at me with a tie. I'm the only one with a tie on, I want to point out, by the way. We got former select board member Tim Wessel. And Tim is going to speak, and he's going to tell us about the basics in how the town government runs, what's up with select board, what's up with RTM, how to vote when the vote is, what the petition process is, how the districts work, kind of give us a basic wrap up of how this goes down, because we have a lot of people who are new to this. Not everybody goes down to local politics and local community government and is an expert. So we need someone to explain this to us, including myself. Let's hear about the process and what's going on with it. We got Cindy Krug. She is the daughter of the founder of Twice Upon a Time, one of the largest businesses in downtown Brattleboro. And she's going to speak to us about what it's like to be a woman working in downtown Brattleboro these days with all the crazy crime and safety issues and the drug usage and police or lack thereof of what's been going on, what her business has seen. And she spoke up quite a bit. She spoke up. She made petitions. She's made Facebook posts about what she's found as far as needles in the community, everything like that. And she's going to give us a spiel on cancel culture and what she's been going through. Moving on, we got Peter Johnson. Peter Johnson owns Emerson's Furniture on Elliott Street, one of the largest businesses in Brattleboro. Big, huge amount of square footage. One of the oldest businesses, great building. One of the buildings that is on Flat Street, the back of his building is on Flat Street, right next to the Brattleboro Transportation Center. He goes through all kinds of BS because of location and people being back there, homeless people, drug users, crime back there. His building has been damaged. And he wants to talk about what he sees going on, and he's going to talk about what it's like to own a business in Brattleboro. We got Jill Stahl-Tyler. Jill is a representative of the community house. She is an author. She is very smart. She is a smart cookie. She is running for select board. And she's going to speak to us about some of the stuff to deal with the opioid crisis, the opioid settlement funds, a petition she's got going around, and she's going to talk specifically about petitions and RTM and organizing and how to easily get involved and get some progress. We've got Spencer Crisp, attorney at law. He's going to bring it in. He's going to bring down the whole show. This is a magnificent public speaker. He's going to talk to us about the state of Brattleboro, Vermont, and where we want this thing headed. And he's going to get us all fired up. And then my cast to be the most inclusive and an attempt to bring down all the divisiveness and nastiness in our town, I've got Elizabeth Bridgewater herself, the director of Wyndham Windsor Housing, and she's going to speak, and she's going to tell us about some of the things that she's been facing with no trespassing laws, legislature, eviction laws, legislature, and what specifically she personally thinks and things she's going to change about how she's done stuff. She's come under fire by lots of people. A lot of people in Brattleboro are fed up with Wyndham Windsor Housing. And I think that this would be a good way for us to start repairing some of these things. So the event is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at the American Legion, 32 Linden Street, downtown Brattleboro. I'm hosting. I'm going to make it fun. This is going to be a short event. Not something that's going to drag on forever. He goes, time for treats. He says, doesn't have to look like the lighter no more. Where's Marco? He goes, a year ago, he just hit his 1 year mark. Lisa Blaine, what's up? What's up? She said he'd given up weed. He goes, biting my tongue. Hank has been mad at me for a few days, I think. No. Oh, big stars. Who's sending me stars? We got a star party going on. Make sure if you want to help out, throw some stars around. 50 stars, Bear Skeeling. Let's see who else is throwing stars. Let's see who else. Oh, boy, Sherry, 500 stars. Look at those beautiful 500 stars. Yeah, Michael Joseph says, let's go Notre Dame. Shinichi says, I'll be there. You better be there. You better be there. Everybody better be there. Lisa is giving me the heart symbol. Okay. So we all know what it is. It's the planet. She said, Michelle Simpson says, what a great group of speakers. I am so proud of this group of speakers at this event. These speakers are powerhouse speakers. This event, we are going to be clapping, cheering. We're going to bring tears to your eyes. We are going to take this town over. It's going to be awesome. You are going to leave this event smarter, mobilized, ready to vote, ready to get some of this crap out of our towns. Let's go. Brattleboro, real progress.
Vermont hasn't really felt like Vermont lately, has it? There have been changes. The priority and tradition of protecting children from drugs and crime has shifted. Our most vulnerable and easily influenced group is being exposed to the underworld of narcotics. More and more children in Vermont are being traumatized by the actions of adults. Vermont has the second highest cocaine usage rate in the country at 2.99%. We cannot risk our children's futures in the name of activism and virtue politics. We need to hold criminals and drug abusers accountable and change our laws to protect our youngest population. We need to organize. We need real progress.
There it is, real progress. We need real progress. Yes. We need real progress. Let's go. Big shout out to Lisa. Send some stars. He goes, maybe Hank can get Dexter to move to Brattleboro. That would be fire, wouldn't it? So we all know how the show goes. It's the Brattleboro News Recap Show. I had a huge article in the Reformer talking about what I do. Brought some light. Chris Ratter spoke very well about me, and I have seen a big change in how people feel about the Brattleboro News. And they're starting to get on board with what your boy Hank's been doing. Stop hating and start watching and learning. Let's try to fix some of these things. So we all know how it goes. I play the video. I got a very important news video coming out of downtown Brattleboro. Nope, not that one. Very important news coming out of downtown Brattleboro. And we watch the video. Then I'll give you some time to ask
Breaking
questions.
news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from Canal Street in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police received a report of a fight in an apartment. Brattleboro police responded with multiple officers and encountered a very intoxicated and upset man outside the apartment building. After Officer Lopez of the Brattleboro Police Department conducted a short investigation, it was determined that the man had assaulted a female in the residence, and he was put in handcuffs and placed under arrest.
I will. I have nothing on me. I have no license, no drivers, no registration, no nothing.
The business of checking on me.
I understand that, but come on, guys. I left. Celebrate tonight and have a good time. You know, like, so we got a 30-pack of PBR and we're trying to chill. Yeah. But then he freaks out because I picked up a knife and I asked for help, and he's delusional thinking I'm still holding the knife and thinks that I still have a knife in my hand, and he like doesn't want. He wants me to leave, bro. Yeah, he wants me to leave. Cool. Like, I get it. I'll leave. Yes.
Are you in pain? Could you rate the pain?
I'm not in pain, bro. I got punched by a fucking girl who thinks she's in fucking complete force.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being
I got like a 3. Like a 2 or 3.
Like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
This
This my friend. I've known this
Show
kid
me where you're instructed.
right here. Right there. Since
During the arrest, the man became very agitated, and the officers had to struggle with him to get him into handcuffs.
dude, I'm trying to get home. I'm drunk. I could walk home. But my ass knowing me, I run into some fucking crackhead on the street that wants to pick a fight and wants to fight. That's me. I'll fucking fight. I need to go home. I didn't hit no one. No. You guys can't arrest me for nothing, bro. For nothing, bro? Are you serious? No.
Relax. You're on.
That's fucked up.
Let's go.
Why? Why, bro? Ow, bro. Relax, dude. I ain't doing shit. What did I do?
Is it gonna be easy for you to
Bro, relax, please. You're hurting my wrist. You're hurting my wrist. Bro, dude on the right, you're hurting my wrist.
Stop moving.
I will have you court-damned, bro. I will have you court-damned. Don't fucking do this shit. I will have you court-damned. Fucking stop. Stop! Do you know your fucking rank? Do you?
Relax.
Do you? Stop. Ow! Stop. Bro, relax on your authority, you fucking rookie. Relax.
These ones are
You're fucking rookie, bro. You're fucking rookie. Relax. You do not know what the fuck you're fucking with, bro.
Why don't you pull up a cruiser?
You don't know what you're fucking with, bro. Hank, what do I do? Hank. Bro. What do I do, bro?
You didn't have anything else in the pockets?
What the fuck did they tell you? A fucking hitter? Are they gonna fucking pull some shit like that, bro? I don't want to walk backwards. Call fucking can you at least call Families First, please? Families First, nonprofit organization for disability people with fucking disabilities, bro. Ah! No, I don't want to. No, bro, stop. You can't get me for arresting what's it called? Arrest? Can you not do this, ma'am,
You
please?
need to get in the car. You're resisting.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry.
Don't flip all the way over.
Oh, fuck.
Scoot in. All right. Scoot your knees back. I don't want your knee to get wrong. Hey, I don't want your knee to get hurt.
I don't care about my knee.
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
You're arresting me.
Yep.
Do you?
Yeah, I care whether or not you get hurt.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Don't kick towards me.
Do you?
I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Law of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On December 26th at approximately 10:45 p.m., the Brattleboro Police responded to a residence on Canal Street for a report of a fight. Upon arrival and through investigation, it was found that the male had struck a female in the face and was trespassing at their residence. The male was placed under arrest, transported to the Brattleboro Police Department, where he was held in bail.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford. Wow. So there we got it. I'm going to read some comments and talk about the video. Obviously, we had quite the video right there. Kind of awkward. What's going on there, buddy? So we've had a couple people. Let me read some comments here. Comment time. If you have any questions, you want to talk about the video, now's your chance. Write your questions. I will answer them. She said, I sent stars. He goes, I'm a victim of circumstances. Whoop, 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 whoop. She said, Hank, bro. Hank. Okay, so while he was going, Hank, bro, what do I do? Okay, I know him, and I like him. He's a good kid, okay? He drank too much beer. I think we've all been there, myself included. Dude, you do stupid shit when you're drunk. That's why I don't drink now. Dude, when you drink alcohol and get drunk, I don't know what is the ratio, but like 1 out of 10 times, you're gonna mess everything up. You're gonna get arrested. There was some weird like knife situation. There was a female involved. There was an assault involved. Like, I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell from what he said, she said, and that's not my job. That's the police's job. But what I did find out was he's wasted. And through that, when the police were dealing with him, he was abusing the police and being you heard him. Oh, you're a rookie. You're a rookie. Know your place. Like all that stuff. Resisting arrest or arresting. He was arresting arrest. So he said, alcohol and high-strung emotional states are such a volatile combination. So somebody wrote, he is autistic. It's something that we all talk about in the town of Brattleboro all the time, is that we've got a mental health crisis. We've got all kinds of people out here who have to deal with all kinds of various issues, all kinds, and so, like, let's be honest. If you are dealing with stuff like that, let's go ahead and not get completely drunk. I have my own issues. That's why I don't drink now. Substances are very addictive, but you have to practice self-care. You have to be the one to go, okay, I don't like how this crap makes me feel. And I am going to do the right thing and make myself feel better. If you're having a mental health emergency or you're having mental health symptoms, don't make it worse by drinking a bunch of shitty beer and getting in a fight with your longtime friends and having to get arrested and everything like that. And we're out. Self-discipline. Self-care is self-love, as my dad says. For real. She says, preach, Hank. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing people who genuinely have some issues going on and they get trapped. They're getting trapped by substances. But these programs and these ideas that someone's going to step in for you or is going to come in and so you're just going along drinking, you're getting drunk every day and someone's going to come in and fix your problems for you. That's not how it's going to go. Unfortunately, and some people think that going to jail is the worst thing ever, but what I'm hoping is that this young man goes, holy crap, I got arrested. I got charged with some stupid stuff that I didn't need in my life. Let me make some positive changes. Like, I'm not doing that again. We need some of that back, where the punishment is there so that it makes people not want to go out, get drunk on PBR. It's hard for me to think that someone needs to drink PBR. I get trying to have a fun time, but it sounds like when you go and buy a 30-pack of PBRs, you're kind of expecting to have a wild night. You're kind of fucking around. She said, be responsible for yourself. He said, MJC says public whippings. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. She says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. She said, absolutely right. Great advice. Carlos, shh. Go sobriety. She said, alcohol is definitely a demon. Self-care is self-love. Yes, I've had to work hard at all of these problems. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not looking down on anybody from this. I've had problems with drugs before. I've had problems with alcohol. I had huge problems with marijuana for a long portion of my life. I've had to work. And literally, I had problems with Celsius. We all know that I had problems with Celsius. Bro, I had huge problems with Celsius. I still kind of want one. But I'll drink my freaking iced coffee, okay? I'll drink some iced coffee and chill out. A nice relaxing iced coffee. You can just lay back and chill. No problems. Wait, let me do this one. Let's go ahead and set the mood of the Planet Hank Live show, the Brattleboro News recap show. I hope to see everybody at my event tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Real progress. The absolute best event Brattleboro has ever seen. We're bringing everybody together. We're going to consolidate a huge voice for normalcy in our town government. We're going to kick the drugs out. We're going to kick the stupid crime out. We're going to pressure the town government, the state government, to actually hold people accountable in the courts. Stop this catch and release bullshit. We're going to get some stuff done. We have the best speakers. And of any event, myself, Tim Wessel, Cindy Krug, Peter Johnson, Jill Stahl, Tyler, Spencer Crisp, and Elizabeth Bridgewater. These are the best speakers out of any event. And we are going to throw down at this event. And I cannot wait to see everybody there. House of Pizza sponsored the event, and there's going to be pies. There's going to be an assortment of styles of pies there. You can bring your kids. We got Fact 8 TV out of Bellows Falls. My homies, where I work, I help out. I roll deep with Fact 8, and they're going to be there helping me with video production. We're going to record the event. It's not going to be live streamed. So anybody that's like, oh, well, I'll watch it. No, there's no stream. You need to get up off your couches. You need to get into the building so that you can look around and see all the people there, all the support, hear the ideas. We're trying to mobilize people to actually figure it out, get involved, and make some change, because we need new voters. The only way, it's like cliche to say it, the only way to get change is to vote. But we need that now. And we actually need people to show up and get in the habit of showing up and realize that it's not dry and boring, is that it's fun, and we can actually make some change and win. Everybody loves to win. This is going to make it so we win. Let's do it. We're tired of these drugs, these overdoses. This is an everyday occurrence in our town. Let's figure out a way to bring it back to normal Vermont life. We don't need overdoses every day. We don't need to have all these nonprofits because we're all in a state of emergency. We're all scared to death. We got this little bags of fentanyl running our whole town. And we're done with it. Now, I want to share something that's awfully cool. Let me go ahead and go ahead with that. Let me go ahead and I'm going to present something to you guys. Something that I'm super proud of. Okay. So, this is planethank.com. Okay, this is my website, planethank.com. And we are going to scroll down here to where we have these Brattleboro News articles. So you can scroll down and you'll see the latest Brattleboro News YouTube links. The website will let you scroll through and see everything that's going on in the news. You could play it all back. But right here at the top, Brattleboro News, news articles. We've posted several articles, and there's a ton more on the way. So I'm going to click this article. We just posted it today. It's titled, Changing the Game. The Real Progress event aims to unite voters. And here it is. And I'm just going to read into some of this for you. It says there will be a Real Progress event taking place this Friday, January 10th at 6 p.m. This event, hosted by Hank, will take place at the American Legion, 32 Linden Street, Brattleboro, Vermont. The mission of Real Progress is to empower Brattleboro citizens by creating a unified voice of normalcy in our local government. We aim to ensure the community voice is heard, concerns can be expressed, and that our government works solely for those it serves. We are creating this event in hopes that we can organize a large group of voters who can influence the elections to select leaders who actually represent what our community wants and needs. This will be an informative as well as fun event that features several prominent speakers from our town. Okay, so it goes on. You can find it at planethank.com. I've shared the links. It goes on. I've got some other stuff in there. I've got a logos here for Brattleboro House of Pizza and their phone number. Order some pies. Big shout out to Chris. He's sponsoring the pizza for the event. Shout out to all the speakers. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I'm super proud of this moment, and I know a lot of people are hyped up for this. And it's so much fun, and I cannot wait to see you guys all there. So check out planethank.com and check out the event tomorrow. I hope to see you guys all there. And with no further ado, let's go check in with what the weather's going to be like this week. The Brattleboro News Planet Hank Weather Report. Thursday, 25 degrees. It's cold feeling out there. Friday, sunny, 36 degrees. Saturday, we got a 45% chance of snow, 30 degrees. Sunday, 35 degrees, but sunny. 36 on Monday, 30 on Tuesday, 25 on Wednesday, partly sunny. Man, I hope we don't get nailed with snow. Brattleboro News, Planet Hank Weather Report. So, the Brattleboro News Recap Show is the #1 way to get your message out, to get involved with your town, to make everybody hear your message if your business. We offer advertising if you are a company and you want to advertise. You need to get up with the Brattleboro News Recap Show. Brattleboro News is the most popular, most watched media in the state of Vermont. It's not even close. The big brand names don't have views like this. They don't have followers. So if you want your business to be seen, you got to throw it up here. Brattleboro Ford, been standing out, and helping the Brattleboro News the whole time. Head over to Putney Road, get yourself one of those Bronco Sports. Let's make it happen. Kings Electric, residential and commercial electrical contractors. These guys absolutely love Hank. They absolutely love Real Progress. They've been helping me so much for so long. I love Kings Electric. Support them. They support you. Think Mink, paving and painting. These guys love the Brattleboro News. They love what we're doing. They're huge parts of it. They are definitely on the team. If you need any painting or anything done, hit them up. Get some work done. Support who supports Hank. Zico's Haircuts, normal haircuts, Hannaford's Plaza. Head over and see Megan. She is dope. Get your hair cut for the meeting so you look fancy. Let's go. We got Vermont Roadworks, asphalt and paving. Voted best asphalt and paving company in the area. Make sure you support my man Fred Cheney, his wife Tara. They're going to be at the meeting tomorrow. They support me so much. They love what I do. Home Security Service. My man Tim is a fireman. He supports everybody. He keeps them safe in the business of peace of mind since 1969. HSSalarm.com. Hit them up. Get your property protected. Let's go. Brattleboro Towing and Recovery, the best tow trucks in town. Let's go. They're pulling people out of ditches. They're there all winter. Hit them up. Get your stuff towed. We got Kresge's Alignment. If you got any work you need done to your car, hit them up. Let's get it done. Kresge's Alignment. And, of course, we got Rod's Towing and Repair up in Putney. These people support Hank so much. They're coming to the meeting. They're bringing everybody from Putney. They got the whole Putney crew coming down. They're nervous that they don't want their Putney turning into our Brattleboro. Put it that way, because we're creeping up 91. We've already made it to exit 1, 2, and 3, and exit 4 is starting to look a little diminished. So they're real interested in getting some of these topics talked about, you know. So the Brattleboro, moving on, the Brattleboro News recap show. What we do is we play the best videos, and this one is fire. I love this video. Oh my God, I love this video. Let me go ahead and pull it up. We've got always the very best stuff in town. We give you guys that feel good stuff that you want to watch. Hold on, I'm pulling the video up, but we know how it goes. I play the video in its entirety, and then I allow you to ask questions, make comments, and we throw down. So here we go. With no further ado, I'm going to share the video, and oh man, this one was good.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from Fairgrounds Road at the Canal Street intersection, where Brattleboro police received a report that a driver was passed out unconscious behind the wheel of his vehicle while in traffic. Brattleboro police responded with multiple officers and found the driver unconscious, but they were able to alert him and get him out of his vehicle safely. The officers began an investigation for suspected DUI narcotics and screened the man. The officers determined the man was impaired, and when they notified him that he would be arrested, he became volatile and fought with the officers. Several officers restrained him and got him into handcuffs and placed him under arrest.
Billy. Talk to him about what?
Talk to him. He's the one.
Are you gonna take a test? Yeah, give me. Well, keep going.
Deep breath, Billy, and just a nice steady breath out.
Okay, fucking great. Ready? Anthony, go. Keep going.
You're blowing up a balloon before, right, Bill? Just take a nice steady deep breath. All right? Nice steady breath out. Not a hard breath, just a steady breath. Good.
Under what grounds do you have to arrest me if I pass the roadside test? That's a lot. You have either the right to that or that.
Alright. There's all an arrest for
Yeah, I want to talk to your boss.
Alright, you let us speak with him. He's over there.
Yeah, let me talk to
Put
you.
your hands behind your
Don't
back.
touch me.
Hey.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I didn't do anything wrong. I fucking passed the test. Listen, motherfucker. I want every fucking thing you out. Want to try me? Want to try me? Do you? Do you? You don't know me, young buck.
Billy.
Come on, I'll fucking knock you way out.
Billy.
Hey.
Let go.
What?
Bill.
That's all you got? Huh? All 5 of you? You fucking
Put
cunt.
your hands behind your back.
You arrest me for what? Fucking pass the roadside test and you want to arrest me? Fucking bullshit. Fucking punks.
There you go.
Watch that arrest, it's broken.
Hey, good man. You need medical? I'm over, sit him up. Yeah, you took a break and walk out. You medical? You good?
This bullshit, I ain't fucking do nothing wrong. Fall asleep, you guys want to arrest me?
He's going in here. Dispatch, can we get the next 51 for this vehicle? Billy, are the keys in the vehicle? Or do you have one? Here, don't worry about her right now. Okay.
During his search, the officers found a bundle of fentanyl and cocaine in his possession. Once he was in the police car, he gave consent for the officers to search his vehicle, and they found a large amount of cash and a safe, which was seized while the officers applied for a search warrant for its contents. The suspect was transported to the Brattleboro Police Department, and while he was in a holding cell, the officers were able to find approximately 14 grams of cocaine hidden in his underwear, and he was charged with bringing narcotics into a lockdown facility. He was charged with DUI narcotics, resisting arrest, possession of cocaine and fentanyl, and bringing narcotics into a lockdown facility. I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Law of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On December 27th at approximately 14:25 hours, the Brattleboro Police responded to the area of Canal Street and Fairground Road for a report of a male that was unconscious in his vehicle. Through investigation, it was found that the male was driving under the influence of narcotics. The male was taken out of his vehicle, placed under arrest, and there was cocaine and fentanyl found on his person. The male resisted arrest prior to that. The male was transported to the Brattleboro Police Department, where it was later found that he was still in possession of cocaine. The male was held in lieu of bail and charged with DUI drugs, resisting arrest, possession of cocaine and fentanyl, and transporting drugs into a lockup facility.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford. Wow, so we got some comments. I'm going to read some comments. We're going to do this up. The Brattleboro News Recap Show. Everybody loves a chance to ask questions about what they watched. So everybody in the comments, obviously that's Billy. Everybody's making a lot of comments. Let me read some of them. Jess Anderson writes, Billy was doing so good. I don't know what happened, but damn, Billy. Habitual offender, someone wrote. They said, is that Billy? No, Billy. If anybody has any information as to the whereabouts of Billy, please notify the Brattleboro Police Department or Hank or the bail bondsman, Zargo. Yes. So that stuff that he had, she said, this is why he was fighting so hard, because he knew he had this in his possession. Just because you pass a breathalyzer does not mean that you're not under the influence. Correct. So he knew he wasn't drinking, that he was intoxicated DUI for narcotics, which is totally different. And there's different parameters and different rules. Most likely, probably a curbside lawyer. Exactly. He says, Hank, you know who he looks like with that mustache. He goes, get them off the streets. So in that video, he showed a bundle. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. This is his contents. It's got a bunch of cash. But that little blue square with a band around it in the bottom right corner of that bag is a bundle of baby blue fentanyl, which has been causing all kinds of chaos in our town over the last few weeks. It's been causing overdose after overdose. It's caused potentially a death. It's caused all kinds of misery and pain and addiction. And if you see it and you're a user, this message is for you. Please don't use it. Please don't use that stuff. I don't want to pull up on a video and see you in a body bag. Okay? I don't want to see it. I am 100% affected by what I see. I feel bad for everybody that I interact with, and I do not want to see you hurting yourselves because of some stupid high that you're chasing and some crappy mix of drugs that's out on the street. We need to get that crap off the street, bust some people. So if you know anybody who's selling that stuff or anything, help us. Please help us. We got to stop. Our people these people say they're the most vulnerable. They are not that number one most vulnerable. That's children. But they are vulnerable. And they are people. And it's disgusting that we're looking past the most dangerous drugs that are going into people's systems. Like, we're all on the same page when it comes to cigarettes. Oh, those are bad for you. We can't even smoke cigarettes in buildings because someone could inhale secondhand smoke, and that's toxic. But then in the same breath, we're like, oh, well, they're addicted and whatever. Let's give them Narcan, keep them on this fentanyl, and keep them on Narcan. This is terrible for them. It's killing them. They're trapped by the addiction. They need help. Let's get that crap off the street. Someone help us get that off the street. We need information. We need to know who's selling it. If you know, you need to call the police, okay? If you're scared to call the police, call me. Send an anonymous message. I will take that message, and we'll get something done because this is disgusting.
Vermont hasn't really felt like Vermont lately, has it? There have been changes. The priority and tradition of protecting children from drugs and crime has shifted. Our most vulnerable and easily influenced group is being exposed to the underworld of narcotics. More and more children in Vermont are being traumatized by the actions of adults. Vermont has the second highest cocaine usage rate in the country at 2.99%. We cannot risk our children's futures in the name of activism and virtue politics. We need to hold criminals and drug abusers accountable and change our laws to protect our youngest population. We need to organize. We need real progress.
So we got some great comments coming out of here. It's really sad to see how many people, addicts, and their loved ones affected by these dangerous drugs. Literally, it is so sad. And all of these videos and all of these people get on here and they watch the Brattleboro news and they see who over and over and over again is getting arrested, is literally like a tumbleweed, just trapped, going through a freaking revolving door. They can't get away from it. They're overdosing. They're getting brought back. They're in an ambulance. They're at the hospital. They're at the jail cell. They go to court. They're back at Flat Street. Then they're in the hospital. It's terrible. We need the people who know these people to come down. Like, okay, so one of the boyfriends of a woman who was overdosing, I'm not going to release names, I yelled at him. I said, I don't give a shit, bro. You need to get her out of the bathroom in that restaurant. You need to take her shit away. You can't let her keep going into the bathroom when you know what she's doing and she's overdosed multiple times in one day. Gone to the hospital more than one time in one day. You're her boyfriend or you're the girlfriend. You need to make sure that they're not doing that. You need to scream in their face. You need to do anything to make sure that they don't die. I mean, it's just basics. Oh, I care about someone. But like you're chilling while they're like getting to the point of death. It's not like they're going to smoke some weed and they're going to like just get high a little. They're almost dead. They literally are dying. How many times are we going to deal with this and have another dead body swept under the rug? We need to get it off the streets. We're tired of it. We're tired of it. These laws need to change. We're not having $50 bail, cite and release for possession, oh, whatever. Here's your court date in a few months for having fentanyl. Go and find some more, and then they go and immediately shoot up. I mean, how many times have we seen someone get cited for possession of fentanyl and then an hour later they're overdosed? And we got to send out the fire trucks, the paramedics, bring them back, and drive them up to the hospital with police escorts and have the nurses spend money to help them. It's ridiculous. It's dragging the costs of the towns into astronomical territory. So come on down to Real Progress. Let's talk about it. Let's get some of these ideas out there. The Brattleboro News Recap Show is the #1 news show in the state of Vermont. It is the very best content that you've ever seen in your whole life, and you know it. Everybody knows that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a very important news video from downtown South Brattleboro, Vermont. I'm going to let everybody watch the video in its entirety, and then we're going to get a chance to make comments, do whatever we do. We always do the same thing, and here it is.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from Valgar Street in South Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police located a man who had an active warrant in the state of Vermont. Brattleboro police officer Cody Johnson confirmed the warrant and then put the man in handcuffs and placed him under arrest.
Who's the Hank? Hank. You guys can even accept that. I should have stayed up for record. God damn.
Someone believed that they had found information that you had violated that or something.
Too strong. Yes.
Dispatch 5-4. Bail that was 500, right?
I got more on my card.
Yeah, there's 500 here.
The warrant was for violation of conditions of release and disorderly conduct by phone, and bail was $500, which the man had in his possession, and he was released after processing.
Well, technically, you got arrested in 2024, so you're not starting off the new year in the back, right? Ending the new year in the back.
I'm being on Planet Hank. I violated the order of protection. I violated the order of protection. Yeah. That's what you say.
I was able to get a statement from Lieutenant Warner of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Officers located a man in a vehicle on Valgar Street that had a warrant. The man was arrested without incident and later bailed out.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
There it is. So we got ourselves, there was some interesting stuff going on there. Someone asked, curbside bail. So in the state, they can figure out what your bail is going to be based off of the warrant. So they already knew it was going to be $500. So when you're being arrested, you have cash on you. They can be like, hey, you know, this is what your warrant is. It's been already prepared. So that when you get, they can't bail out curbside. They do have to go to the police station, but they can bail out after they are processed. So, like, basically, he can just go to the station, get processed, do fingerprints, whatever, what have you, and then he will pay the $500 and be released. So it is what it is. There is a serious heart-to-heart going on in the comments here, which is very nice. Lauren Tiller, I'm so familiar with the angst and pain of watching such a deterioration in a loved one. I'm sorry, dear. Always here if you need an ear. I'll pray for your brother, Lauren. Not sure if it helps. Every little thing that we can do. So one thing that I'm loving seeing is people bonding with other fans of Planet Hank's shows and content in the Brattleboro News. This is what this Real Progress group is all about. Literally, it's only us here. We are the people here. Team up. Reach out to the people that are an ally, that will be a new friend in the group, in our community, at the event. Team up. You need some help? Ask. You have some help? Offer it. Big shout out to Greg Urban. Thank you for the stars. Edward Shinichi says, those stores that are involved with that program for people who shoot up need to be stopped. So big news in the community. The CSOT, each other group that was applying for the petition to get $1.7 million from the opioid settlement fund to pay for some big, huge needle injection / but they said it wasn't going to be, but it said it on their petition at first. They were denied. They did not get the money. They did not get funded. It's not happening. So we have some ideas that will be shared at the Real Progress event tomorrow that will help ensure that stuff like that cannot get slipped in secretly behind closed doors and sneak into our communities. We have to stay vigilant. We have to team up, all of that stuff. Adam Cindy Cross writes, if you care about someone, you will get them off and away from the shit. Seriously, if you know somebody or love somebody who's completely addicted and all of that, take some measures. Get them out of town. Take them somewhere. Go on a trip somewhere. Drive away. Get them out of town. Let them stay at your house and watch them. Be there when they're sick. They got to get dope sick to get clean. Jess says, I bailed myself out over in New Hampshire. I had a warrant for not paying a fine. I was pulled over for a license plate light out. The cop was awesome. He let me drive myself to the police station because at the time, my daughter that's 17 now was 2. And I also had my niece with me that was 9 at the time. I drove myself to the police station in Hinsdale and bailed myself out. Yeah, there you go. Good story. I think the people that wanted that safe injection site BS are closet junkies. He says, it's not that easy, though, guys. They need to want to help just as much as you want to help them. Exactly. You can't just get paid, and since you built something, now people are just going to be clean because of that and solve all the problems. It doesn't work that way. You have to show them that their life is harder when they're addicted and committing crimes and living a terrible life. That is something that jail has done very well, okay? Rehabilitation has been largely done in jails. It is an incorrect narrative that so many people try to preach who are on the side of the nonprofit method and restorative justice. They're all about trying to say how jail makes everything worse for these people, blah, blah, blah. No, it also gives them a chance to live sober, and it also gives them a chance to get out of jail clean. There's all kinds of programs in there, but it's also a wake-up call like, bro, jail sucks. I don't want to go there. I'm going to change some crap so this doesn't happen again. And then they go and change their life. If it's just like, oh, well, just because you get high and all this, all that you have to do is just go to a therapy session once a week and go to a treatment. And then this just goes on and on for years. And it keeps these people trapped. Clearly, that's why our drug numbers are skyrocketing. Okay? If it worked, then Brattleboro would be getting better. We have 78 nonprofits here. We are completely full of all these places that have help. If it was the answer, it would be working, and it's not. So it is what it is. He says, yes, because it has to do with the people that are around and the place that they are and how to get it and just removed from there. We got all these big comments. The Brattleboro News Show, the recap show. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, since I love you guys so much, and I know I have my biggest supporter, so here he is, my little boy Marco. I want to see you guys throw up a couple of those dog emojis in the comment section. 3 dog emojis. I need 3 people, at least minimum, to type 3 dog emojis in the comments. And then we will get my boy Marco a delicious Planet Hank treat. Okay? Marco's Munchies. Here he is. He's already down here. And always remember, they mad, we happy. That's a good boy. I want more emojis than that. Okay, here we go. Blair, Katie Lynn, Jess Anderson, let's go. Put those up. He said, yay, Marco. Blaine, Maureen, Rebecca. I thought you guys were animal lovers. I thought you liked Marco. That's Daddy's good boy. That is a good boy. Here it is. You can have it. A good boy. So Marco's leg has been injured. He has a partially torn ACL. His leg we have tried and tried for years. I've been going through hell with him, trying to get his leg fixed, and I have had it. So Daddy Hank is buying Marco an extremely expensive $5,000 surgery for his leg. And I'm done with it. And we're going to fix his leg. He's getting a new leg. Marco's getting a new leg. So send him stars. Send Marco some stars. If you love Marco and you want to give him $5,000, let me know. We'll make it happen. So I can't wait to see everybody tomorrow at the Real Progress meeting. The biggest, baddest meeting in the town of Brattleboro, Real Progress, a speaking event, January 10th, 6 p.m. Show up about 5:45. We've got some security stuff. Do not bring backpacks. Do not bring huge bags. Do not bring posters. Do not think that you're going to be an agitator. You're not protesting at this event. You are not allowed to, doors will be locked at 6:30, so don't show up all like you're not leaving. No, show up to the event about 5:45, get in your seats, join the team, show everybody what you got. This is a professional event. We're going to have police patrolling the area for crazy people, because I'm sure they all hate me and everybody else that's trying to do anything except their crazy version of the world. And it's going to be about an hour long of speaking. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get everybody out there, and I'm gonna shut the show down now to save my voice for then. I love you guys. Thanks for watching the Brattleboro News Recap Show. See you tomorrow night.